Hey, how's it going, guys? Garcia here with your daily portfolio update. So, in this video, I'll break down the portfolio, show you the moves that I made today, share some of the posts from Twitter, and give the shoutouts at the very end. Okay, so let's get to it. So, today we are at $240,448.68 after hours. So it looks like we closed at 239. Another $10,000 day today. Holy shit. Hey, now that I remembered, hit the like button. Leave a comment, subscribe if you like the content, daily uploads. Okay, so let's check the traditional IRA. We were up 10% today, 10.1%, or 11% if you count after hours. Year to date, we're up 142% year to date, and all time as well, going back to April 11th of last year. All right, so in this account, what happened? So here's the equity. So 1,000 in Novix, 880 in Rocket Lab calls, 4,500 in Rocket Lab shares, and 2,500 in Tesla. So let's go to percent change. What was the big move? Both, everything, I guess. Rocket Lab and Tesla had 11% days basically. Enphase calls and Rocket Lab calls basically 15% plus. Insane. Total percent change: 49.5%, 22%, 53%, 14%. Damn. All right, let's check the Roth IRA. Roth IRA was up 9% today and 1.5% after hours. We are 161% year to date and 160.6% all time, going back to December 22nd of last year. We have 2,300 in buying power, and this is the equity. So $24 in Celsius calls, 2,400 in Novix calls, 18,000 in Tesla shares, 12,000 in Rocket Lab shares, and almost 500 in Accelera. So percent change. Wow, Accelera had almost a 20% day today. Yeah, so look into that. See if there was any news or any news on Accelera. Let's see. Total percent change and total percent change. So, yeah, it looks like everything is just running smoothly. Celsius with a negative 97%, negative 98% returns. 0 to hero. All right. The big account was up 3.4%, or 0.6% overnight, so 4% today in total. We're up 84% in the past 3 months. We're up 90 grand in 3 months. Holy shit. 207% year to date, 209% in the last year, and we're up 137.5% all time, going back to August 2nd, 2021. Buying power, we're at 31,695, and this is the equity in the options. So, changes that were done today. I took profits and closed my positions in SoFi, so I sold all the shares. I sold the call options in Riot. I closed the cash secured puts on Marathon, and I also closed the long calls on HIMS. So, all those positions were either up, like SoFi, I think the shares were already up 15-20%. So I sold those, and the other calls were up like 50% plus, 100% plus. It's just, I'm just going to be taking profits. And also because I did want to make more room to sell more cash secured puts. So you'll see I sold the cash secured put today on CrowdStrike. So CrowdStrike is a name that eventually I would like to see in the portfolio. And I'm going to get into it by just selling cash secured puts. And if I don't get assigned, I don't intend to get assigned this time around. I would probably roll down and out. But eventually I could see myself buying the shares outright and including CrowdStrike in the portfolio. So I received $1,875. There's the average credit, and we're already up $245. I sold cash secured puts on Palantir. I sold them at $60. It's pretty up there, but I do need to rescue these covered calls. So I'm just going to start strangling Palantir again. Let's see. I sold the Rocket Lab cash secured puts today, and the Innovix puts have been there, the entire time. Okay. And total percent change. So look at that. So we're up 51% on the Rocket Lab calls. Those I will not be letting go anytime soon. Innovix calls, those I will not be letting go either. Those are part of the core position. Trades is like Hims, SoFi. I don't consider them like a whole, long-term conviction play. All right, let's go to the shares here. 193,000 in Palantir, 18,000 in Tesla, and 10,500 in Rocket Lab. We're up 212% on Palantir, 15% on Tesla, and 56% on Rocket Lab. Okay, so let's go to the. I think I only posted 2 things today. Oh, a man named Forrest Gump once said, "And I was running." I don't know. Let me know from 1 to 10 how good that was. So there's $83 PayPal. Kind of nervous because objects in mirror are closer than they appear. It looks like a thumb. I love it. This was interesting. This guy here was talking about how the CCP is subsidizing manufacturing for a lot of Chinese manufacturing because of this, talking about these cheap $5 little machines from China, how crazy it is that they could get it that cheap. It's because it's getting subsidized. And Shyam Sankar talks about this. He talks about making the primes business worthy. Chinese primes only own 30 to 40% of the revenue from the government. The rest is commercial. So those cheap products your neighbor is buying on Amazon are subsidizing lethality, which could be used against our own men and women in uniform. So something to think about. Another thing to think about is your portfolio stacking bread during overnight trading. Look at how many slices of bread are on there. All right. And it looks like that's going to be it for today, guys. Let me know how you guys are doing. I do like hearing how you guys are doing your portfolio as well. So thank you all. Thank everyone on this list and whoever's not on this list either. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. And I will see you guys